Tired of struggling? Start investing with just $100. 3 life-changing tips. Hey everyone! Welcome to Rise Financially. I'm Corey, and if you're like me, you're tired of struggling and ready to start living a better life. In this first video, I'm going to show you how you can start investing with just $100 and take the first step towards financial freedom. That's right, you don't need to be rich to start investing. We're going to break down those mental barriers and show you that anyone can do this. Let's jump right into it. Here are 3 simple and life-changing ways to get started with investing using only $100. High-yield savings accounts, your secret weapon. First up, let's talk about high-yield savings accounts. High-yield savings accounts are different. They're like the superheroes of the savings world, offering significantly higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts. Think of it this way. Your money is like a plant, and interest is like the sunlight it needs to grow. A regular savings account is like keeping your plant in a dim corner, while a high-yield savings account is like putting it right under a grow lamp. Now I know what you're thinking. Corey, where can I find these magical high-yield savings accounts? Well, I've got you covered. There are several great options available right now. For instance, my BrioDirect offers an impressive 5.55% APY with no minimum balance required after the initial $500 deposit. They make it super easy to open an account online and even have a handy mobile app to manage your money on the go. Another solid choice is BrioDirect, which also offers a 5.30% APY but requires a higher initial deposit of $5,000. If you can swing it, that higher initial deposit can really pay off in the long run with the increased interest you'll earn. But hey, I get it. Not everyone has a large chunk of change lying around. That's where Forbright Bank comes in. They provide a competitive 5.30% APY without any minimum balance requirements. The best part about high-yield savings accounts is that they're incredibly low risk. Your money is FDIC insured, which means it's protected up to $250,000 per depositor per insured bank. High-yield savings accounts are best for short-term savings goals and emergency funds. They offer a much better return than traditional savings accounts, and they give you the peace of mind of knowing your money is safe and accessible when you need it. Remember, every dollar counts, and even small amounts can add up over time. So take that first step, explore the options I've mentioned, and start putting your money to work for you with a high-yield savings account. Now let's move on to our next tip, which is all about investing in low-cost index funds. This is where things get really exciting, so stay tuned. Low-cost index funds, your ticket to long-term growth. All right, let's dive into the world of low-cost index funds. Think of an index fund like a basket of stocks that tracks a specific market index, like the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ 100. Instead of trying to pick individual stocks, which can be risky and time-consuming, you're essentially investing in a diversified portfolio of companies with just one purchase. Now, the beauty of low-cost index funds is that they have incredibly low expense ratios. An expense ratio is basically a fee you pay to the fund manager for managing the fund. The lower the expense ratio, the more of your money stays invested and working for you. Look for funds with expense ratios below 0.20% or even better, 0.10% or lower. Every penny counts when it comes to investing, and those low fees can make a huge difference in your returns over time. Even with just $100, you can start building a diverse investment portfolio. Now let's talk about some excellent low-cost index funds to consider. First up, we have the Fidelity Zero Large Cap Index Fund, FNILX. This fund has a remarkable 0% expense ratio, that's right, 0. It tracks the performance of the largest US companies, giving you broad exposure to the stock market. Next, we have the Invesco NASDAQ 100 ETF, QQQM. This is a low-cost option to invest in the top 100 non-financial companies listed on the NASDAQ, which is heavily weighted towards technology companies. Another fantastic option is the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, VSX. This fund offers broad exposure to the entire US stock market with a very low expense ratio. If you're looking for a way to invest specifically in the S&P 500, the Schwab S&P 500 Index Fund, SWPX, is a great option with minimal costs. Last but not least, we have the iShares Core S&P Total US Stock Market ETF, ITOT. This ETF provides comprehensive exposure to the US stock market at a low cost. Now, I know that was a lot of information about index funds, but the key takeaway is this. Low-cost index funds are a fantastic way to invest for the long term. They're diversified, low-cost, and offer the potential for significant growth over time. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making consistent contributions over time and letting the power of compounding work its magic. So don't get discouraged if you don't see massive returns overnight. Just keep investing consistently, and you'll be amazed at how much your money can grow. Now, let's move on to our final tip, which is all about fractional shares. This is a game changer for investors who are just starting out or have limited funds. Stay tuned. Chapter 3. Alright, let's talk about fractional shares, a game changer for new investors. Have you ever wanted to invest in a company like Apple or Tesla but thought, there's no way I can afford a whole share? Well, fractional shares make it possible to own a piece of those companies, even with just a few bucks. Think of it like buying a slice of pizza instead of the whole pie. You get to enjoy the taste and benefits without breaking the bank. This opens up a world of possibilities, allowing you to diversify your portfolio and gain exposure to a wider range of assets. First up, we have Robinhood, a pioneer in the fractional share space. You can start investing with no minimum deposit and buy fractional shares for as little as $1. Next, we have M1 Finance, a platform that allows you to create and manage your own investment portfolios, referred to as pies, with no fees. You need at least $100 to start investing, but once you're in, you can customize your pies with fractional shares of stocks and ETFs. SoFi Invest is another great option, offering automated investment management and allowing you to buy fractional shares with as little as $1. If you're looking for a hands-off approach, Betterment is an excellent choice. They provide a fully managed portfolio with the option to invest in fractional shares for as little as $10. Last but not least, we have Stash, another platform where you can start investing with just $1. They offer various features like Auto Stash, which promotes regular investing through roundups and recurring investments. Each of these platforms has its own unique features and benefits. So it's important to do your research and choose the one that best aligns with your needs and preferences. But regardless of which platform you choose, fractional shares are a game changer for investors of all levels. They make investing more accessible, affordable, and less intimidating. You no longer have to be intimidated by high share prices or feel like you need a fortune to get started. With fractional shares, you can start building your investment portfolio one slice at a time. Remember, investing is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking control of your financial future and making smart decisions that will benefit you for years to come. So don't wait any longer. Explore the platforms we've discussed, find the one that resonates with you, and take that first step towards building a brighter financial future with fractional shares. And there you have it, folks. 3 powerful and accessible ways to start investing with just $100. Remember, the key is to take action. Don't let fear or procrastination hold you back from building a better financial future for yourself. These 3 tips can help you kickstart your investing journey with just $100. Remember, the key to successful investing is starting early and being consistent. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Rise Financially for more personal finance and investment advice. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with your favorite investment tip or any questions you have about getting started. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's make financial freedom a reality.